Good evening. Oh man, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Everybody who's hit me up Tuesday. What up, Montana? There's a snake in my pants. Oh, OP, Flying Rich, BV. It was just like a door that opened and all y'all came to greet me. I love it. What's up, Fairchild? What's up, Mr. Jeff Manley? Yeah, Tuesday. We were about to fire it up, man. I pulled it up and had the stream ready to go, and I was just like, dude, I'm just drained. I haven't been sleeping and taking care of myself, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the night off. So, Swamp Dog, BWE, what's up, brother? Hey, and for everyone that just jumped in, BWE Firearms just dropped a new video. Definitely go check it out. I just watched it. Actually, just watched it a few times because it's pretty impactful. What's up, Game Over? Give some to the glow button. The glow button. What's up, Thirsty Colt? Good to have you here, sir, ma'am. Zier. So BWE is actually one of the things I wanted to talk about. We had a conversation today. It was a great conversation, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. And we talked about everything. We talked about his health, everything he's going through currently, and we talked about we talked guns. We talked a lot of guns. We talked. Oh snap! Thank you, Jeff Manley. I'll grab that in just a second. We talked YouTube, and one of the things that as a content creator, one of the things that is challenging. It's like, geez, bro, 2? Is that an accident? Stop giving me money. Jeff Manley with a super sticker. Thank you. And then Jeff Manley with another super sticker. Thank you. Don't give me any more. Hit the like and subscribe. F Nuggets. I guess it's after 30 seconds. I can say whatever I want. Learn about the PWEDC. We'll talk about that too. But when we spoke today, yeah, but it's a G. As a content creator, it's like challenging to be like, who do they? It's more easy to be like, who do they want me to be? What material do they want me to put out? Like, how it's easy to get caught in what other people want as opposed to like, how do you be authentic to yourself and just put out your information? What's up, Lego Man? And just be your authentic self, be who you are, and that's where he's going to shine. So I'm going to ask that all of you guys, as BWE Firearms is rebuilding his channel, as Richard is rebuilding his channel, do me a favor, sub to him. When you see a video drop, jump on there, throw it, give it a like, throw it a share, something. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's, what do you want to put out? Like, that's the most important thing. He does such, like, miraculous shit. Like, every moment that he's, like, the guy builds fucking machine guns. Not only that, he is, like nationally known at a high level. That's a very interesting comment, Albert. Your message was deleted. Uh-oh. Must have been naughty if YouTube took it from you. Are you on alt tech? Dang, Montana 169. Only one? Thank you for that, Montana. I appreciate you, brother. I don't know how y'all get like these individual numbers too. Like on my, I guess I'm on a phone, so I can do like 99, 199, 299, 4, like so on and so on. So I envy you. Um, but anyway, what I was bringing up is that like he's so fluid with the dope shit that he does. He doesn't even know like when is this stuff that I should show? Is this content worthy? Is this video worthy? Um, so that's something that I think, and I would probably say that everyone here would agree that when you're building Uzis and STG 44s and freaking FNDs, which are like BARs and 308 with a pistol grip, I learned that today. um, like everything is everything is content. Put out everything. We want to see it all. So we agreed to do a challenge together of 10 and 10. So it's 10 videos in 10 days. So over the next 10 days, and I'll count this stream as one, we're going to fear no lesion. We're going to do 10 videos in 10 days. Richard of BWE Firearms is going to do 10 videos in 10 days. And I would encourage John Crump, Flying Rich, and any other creators out there to do 10 videos in 10 days. If you've always wanted to start a channel, but just, never done it, start it. Do 10 videos in 10 days. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? Usually when I ask myself that question, what's the worst that can happen? It's typically before something terrible happens. But anyway, I'd ask that all of you go to BWE Firearms. That's Bravo Whiskey Echo Firearms. Check out the new video he just dropped with an update, and let him know what you want to see. I would love to see any part of an Uzi being built, because that is one of the platforms that, like, I was telling him, if you dropped an Uzi right in my lap and you were like, completely detail strip this, I'd be like, I could do it, and I would do it, but I'd be like, this is gonna take me a minute. So Zach Carr with Toxic Patch Co. What's up, brother? Dig Bick, thank you. I could get thrown off of YouTube, absolutely, as will I. I've built firearms on YouTube, and some energetics as well, but it takes a while for them to track all that stuff down. As long as you do not build an entire Uzi, which I think would take a little while, you should be good. You should be good. It's the little stuff. Yo, Dark, what it do? Boo boo, sub BCLG. BCLG is an excellent acronym. I'm really glad you came up with that, because I sure as hell didn't want to. Anything that ends with the word gang, I could see some people misconstruing that. Let me go back here. Why are you doing this to me, Duke? What did I do, Gerchop? Everybody acknowledge Gerchop. Crumpy sent me something cool, and I may or may not be sending it in to be or may not be made. Okay, I would like to learn more about that. I was gonna go get my ski mask, man, but I didn't. I will though. Clan of the Light Blue Glow. Gerboy. Gerber baby. Okay, so hold on. I recently got Odyssey. Haven't used it much, but might be better algorithm-wise than BitChute. Odyssey has live streaming now too. That's sweet. That's what's up. I'm gonna check that out. I'll upload more feet videos. Of course you will. You nasty mofo. I love it. Dude, thank you guys for all the love, man. I was not expecting to come on and get a whole gang of super chats, man, like that, and super stickers and all that shit. You guys are fucking awesome. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. What up, everybody? Oh, of course, I got a banner for that. Literally, boom, acknowledge Gerchop. It is a pre-made banner that I have that exists just for him. Well, not only for him, the whole community. All right, let's take a poll. Rich wants to come into the dark stream. Should we let him? Well, hold up. Guys, let's get a round of applause in chat. Opie today harvested 1.2 pounds of green beans. That is dope. Montana problem with Uzis right now, or the semi-auto parts are hard to get. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That's why. So BWE Firearms, he fabs all that shit. He literally machines all that shit. He said he was going to machine 150 Uzi feed ramps, like 200 handguard bolt rivet thingies. Watch the video. Matter of fact, you know what, Richard, with your permission, may I play the video in stream? Are you cool with that? Let's see. Let's bump up the like to view ratio on the stream. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll put a link in here too. Yeah, he needs the views. Because if we just watch it on my stream, he won't get the credit for the views. True that. See, now you're thinking. Now you're using your noodle. Oh, look at that. BWE Firearms, right? There are 417 subscribers, I might add. Okay, hold on. All right. No, I don't want YouTube Premium because I already have it on my other channel. Don't tell anyone. Hell yeah, man. CRS is my boy. That's my peeps. I'll do anything for my boy. There we go. I just dropped the link in there. I was going to play the video, but I think it'd be better if you guys, this is the permission for you guys to click away from my stream and go watch this video, and then just come right back. Make sure you come right back. What's up, Edge of the South? Yeah, BWE Firearms. Check him out, man. He's the shit. All right, so let's take a poll. 1 through 10. Should we let Flying Rich into the stream? Skiddly-doo. Just a little skiddly-doo. I don't have enough spit in my mouth to do that. Okay, let's just do a little skiddly-doo. Oh, 10. Oh, you got a 5. You got a yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a yes. Yeah, he's good people's man. I was super, excited to permission to land. I was super excited to actually meet him in person. That was dope. A 9. Okay. All right. The people have spoken. We're going to let him in. I was going to let him in anyway. 5 1/3. All right. Let me just do a little skilly do. All right, Richie Rich, it's coming to you. Hold up. A little skilly do. Sebastian, stop saying that. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't on firearms unknown, you know, and no big deal. Like, I'm not like jealous or anything. Okay. Ha! Flying Rich is my favorite stream crasher. You and me both. You and me both, brother. Oh, Sport Brain says between 6 and 9. Okay, okay. Judging by the gore sites, Brazil seems like a hellhole. Yeah, Brazil is a rough spot. Does Dark have the biggest dickus? Likely not the biggest, but I haven't gotten any complaints. Well, actually, that's not true. I've gotten complaints like after a chick breaks up with you and they leave and, you know, they're pissed off and they're like, I hate you anyway. I didn't even like your mom. And you got a little dick anyway, you know? Like, they don't actually mean it. They just say it. Please watch botfly removal videos. What are botfly removal videos? Richie Rich.
Hey man, I'm just stopping by real quick because Smash Time has Gun Drummer on, so I was just going to go over there and watch in a couple minutes.
Nice. Okay. That's it. Just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Where did my background go, man? I had a
So I told Dark this earlier, so I'll tell you all right now. I worked in Orlando. I live in Jupiter, Florida, which is 150 miles from Orlando. And I worked in Orlando during the week, and I could have dropped by Richard's for lunch, Richard Hoffman, that is, or after work, and I never did. I'm like, I just didn't feel an urgency, and who knew COVID would make me permanently remote.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you could have known that. Do you think there's a way you could possibly, in the future, maybe stop by? Maybe on the way to and from New York or something?
Well, actually, I got to go through Orlando to get to Gainesville, and I'm going to Gainesville tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I'm going to have my daughter in tow, but on the way back, I'm going to be coming back, I guess, Saturday sometime.
You're going to have her tow?
I'm bringing her to college.
Oh, so not just her toe?
Not just her toe, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, you did the 10 video challenge.
Yeah.
I did a video yesterday. I kind of did a short today, which I really don't feel like it counts. I could do a video tomorrow on AI pulling a U-Haul trailer.
AI pulling a U-Haul trailer.
Yep. Yeah, because that's what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know if it's been done before.
Oh. Well, how is AI doing it?
AI, you know, it's the self-driving system.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
So I'm going to be taking my wife's car with a AI system and all my daughter's stuff in a U-Haul trailer, and going to let it drive itself to Gainesville.
That's crazy.
So we're going to stay overnight, move her in Saturday, and I may hook up with another gun tuber in Gainesville.
And that sounds strange.
Strange,
Very
would you say?
Strange.
Strange.
Dude, why? My lights are off sync. You see how they're changing colors and shit?
Yep.
I'll just do this. Just a little.
Hey, you know, I didn't think about it until you mentioned it. If you're doing that voice, like, with spit in the mouth, I'm like, do you have like a bowl under your chin? Because
just a little skilly do. No, it's just that
guy kills me. That guy,
yeah, Sebastian.
But no, the guy doing the channel. I mean, holy cow, that guy's killer.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And the last video that was funny with CRS. That was very funny.
Oh yeah, that was good. So I knew about that.
He talked,
a month ago.
Matt talked about it. I was like, somehow I pictured it different, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Albert
And
said,
remember, the code
Suchi.
word is blender.
Yeah, Blender. Blender. Do we use the code word Blender? Not that I know of. Boss. Yeah, no, that was great. I remember when I first came across the Firearms Unknown videos, and then watched the first one, and I was like, oh my god, that's great. And then I went back to the like beginning, and then I started watching him. But you can see like the evolution of his channel. Like you can almost like pinpoint the video where he like got a better mic, and then like
Oh yeah.
they
Oh
did better
okay.
graphics, and like it was cool. Yeah, Albert thinks you're Such.
Okay. So Appalachian Gunrunner, or as I call AGR, has called me
Hmm.
out. He said, "I drive more than anybody in this chat, yet my name is Flying Rich."
Yeah, that is true. That's
Well,
interesting.
I pretty much don't leave the Flying Rich Autonomous Zone during the week. So
Rich autonomous zone.
yeah. Well, it's a Second Amendment sanctuary.
Your home,
Yeah.
so I could carry and build anything that I want there.
Of course you can. Yes.
Nice, and I'm
Do
protected
you
by
want a
all.
passport? I can give you a FRAS
Yeah,
passport,
that's what I need. Hold on,
just like the Conch Republic. You know.
someone said we're being watched.
Of course, we're
Uh,
being watched.
well, I know we're being watched. I mean, out of 30 people in here, 31 people in here, I'd say roughly three of them are federal agents.
Yeah. Texas Bullet says Flying Rich is pretty legendary in the world of stream guest appearances.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I suck at producing and editing a video. Although the video I put out, is it Tuesday now? Was it yesterday? No, yesterday. The video I put out yesterday,
Yeah,
I shot and edited in my 90-minute lunch.
that's awesome. It
Yeah, I
would
mean
have
it's
taken me longer than that just to unload the guns on the table.
well, all right. So I did cheat a little. I did
Your table was
stage.
already like that? I'm
No,
just kidding.
but I did stage everything so I could. And the messed up thing is, as soon as I stopped video, I was gonna say videotaping, but as soon as I stopped recording, it freaking burst out raining. So it's like I had to grab everything in order of what I can't get wet first and bring it in the house as
Yeah,
quick as
yeah.
possible.
Yeah, because in Florida, you guys get like rain for like 8 minutes and it just like pours for a second and it stops, like in the
Oh,
afternoon, right?
yeah, it's not like, New York, you get like a light drizzle, maybe a little bit heavier rain, and it might rain
Mhm.
for a couple hours. No, it will like fire hose rain for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that when I was out there in the Fort Lauderdale area. Um,
Hmm.
it would just like every day in the afternoon rain for like 15 minutes and
Yes.
then stop.
Yep.
And it would just like the sky would open up. It was like it never even happened.
Yeah, Dominican Republic is like that. Like almost every day around, between noon and 1 o'clock, you get 15 minutes of heavy rain.
Damn.
Now
Yeah.
there's rainy season and dry season. Of course, dry season is tourist season. So for 6 months of the year,
Hmm.
uh, all the New Yorkers get away from Andrew Cuomo and come down to Florida.
B3 Outdoors. Dark should buy an island with all his YouTube revenue, and we can shoot any guns we want. Yeah, you can. In about
I think Epstein Island's available.
oh, there goes the
Just don't use a black light there.
there goes the there goes any chances of the stream. Apparently, that's the name you can't use.
Is that the stream? I didn't make any jokes about this ornament didn't hang itself, something like
Let's
that.
let's check. Let's see if it's
Is it still green or yellow?
I actually didn't monetize it, but let's see if
See,
it
you
goes
keep doing
through.
that, man.
Well, no, I just it says we're monetized.
Let's see if
Um,
we can tilt that scale.
yeah, right. I think the moment it hears the steen of the F's.
So I'm getting a little heat. I need to change my shirt.
You need to change your shirt.
I mean, next you're going to want me to put on pants and underwear. I mean, what the hell kind of stream is this?
Yeah, this is just too much to ask for.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, and BWE, that is when the rainbow comes. Remember?
Yep.
They're not asking you to change your shirt on stream, are they?
No, I mean, I don't
That,
think you want to see. You can't handle too much of this.
Because if you're getting people that are asking you to change your shirt on stream, then he has an OnlyFans for that. So
you all need your peril sensitive sunglasses.
yeah. Okay, so I need your opinion on something.
2.
Let me see.
That wasn't it. That wasn't the right answer.
It could be the right answer. So here's all right. Now I'm 100% YouTubing with Flying Rich tubing.
How? I just never wanted to be associated that way. He put it's like mayonnaise and peanut butter together on a sandwich. Just
I don't want to think of mayonnaise when I think of Jeffrey Tubin, just because of the correlation there.
But CNN blessed him. He's officially been degoused and good for broadcast.
The funny thing though is that they Einstein, yeah, that's the name you can't say, Einstein. Shit, I get sidetracked so easily.
You wanted my opinion?
Yes, on. Oh, Jesus. You see what happens when you read the comments, guys?
Don't read the comments.
But I love them. Okay, hold on. I was just looking at something and what the hell? It's gone. It literally doesn't exist in here right now. It'll pop up as soon as I stop thinking about it.
Yeah, you ever have 228 gig micro SD cards and not remember where you put them?
I do remember. No, that does not happen to me. I have an 8 gig, which happens to not fit in my Mac. I was trying to 3D print something, and my bed's warped. My freaking one of the metal rods is warped, and I go take out the freaking card.
I told you need borosilicate glass.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. However, I go to take out the card and put it in my Mac to 3D print like a benchy or something like that, and it wouldn't fit, or the card would not register in my Mac. So I don't know what's going on.
All right, so what I did to expand my Mac, I did eventually get a 1 terabyte drive for my MacBook Pro. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So this is what I use. It's a USB, and it's USB-C and USB-A.
What up, Tech?
And it has both the micro SD and SD slots.
Nice.
And it's actually micro B.
What?
It's convertible.
It's literally a convertible. You could ride that thing with the top down.
So yeah, because I've got a micro 512 gig micro SD in the SD slot on my Mac that's flush mount to give me extra storage.
Now I'm gonna guess something. Okay. I am going to guess that because you are a tech guy, all right, and you're excited about that it is expensive.
No, it's cheap.
Really?
I'm also a thrifty tech guy.
I like that. Here it is. Yes. Oh, dang it. I need to put, okay. All right, let me get back to your opinion first. Okay. So, was talking to the wife, and I was like, you know, I want to Cerakote a couple of my tools, okay, and by tools I mean my pow pows,
Yeah.
fancy skiddly do, and I what's the best way to say this? I was like, I
You want
want.
to do it in your wife's oven.
No, I've actually done that several times. She don't like it. Yeah,
Go check if you're still monetized.
yeah, yeah, right. No, like I've literally cooked on like paint finishes in the oven, and one time she walked in because any other time she won't
Oh,
smell it, right? But one time she walked in and she was like, "Hey, I forgot something. I need to go back to the other store." And what is that smell? And I was like, so like there's this stuff called alumahide, and that went well. But so I was
yeah,
like,
what
I wanna get a couple paint jobs done on a couple of the
you need to
tools.
shop like Walter Keller. There's two solutions to this problem. One solution is a toaster oven from a secondhand store. And the other solution is when somebody's remodeling and puts their oven on the curb, grab it and put it in your garage.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. Hmm, I like it.
And if you're hanging out in Crump's neighborhood, I'm sure, one house on his block a week is getting a new oven.
Yeah, I mean, at least they probably throw several ovens out just because I'm
Because
over
they
it.
used them once.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't want to clean them.
Disposable ovens. So I was like, I'm gonna get some paint jobs on some of the tools, and I was like, I want to get very specific ones. I want to get a long gun and a handgun, and I want to do a karate cold uh, theme. Um, if you know if you know what I'm referring to with the karate cold.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Um, and I want blood spatter, like from the muzzle back. And she had said that that was in poor taste, and I said I think it's classy. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. What the heck?
yeah. I mean, I'd say the only thing that was brought up to me, I went to Discord.
Unless you're sensitive about when you go to the range and you're shooting that, and somebody says, "What's that for?" and you're like, "Oh, it's the karate cold and blood splatter." It's like, "Oh yeah, I lost my wife to the kung flu."
Yeah,
I mean,
I say I'm sorry. I mean, I genuinely like. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I mean, lots of people. I mean, like it wouldn't be like. It's kind of just more so like paying homage to a benchmark in history, um, where we are all walking off the assembly line to borrowing to the government borrowing our freedoms. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. Then maybe
So
just the blood spatter. How about that?
yeah, yeah. So I was in New York for a week, and so Monday of last week, Monday a week ago, a few people were wearing, face
Mhm.
diapers. And by Friday, 75% of the sheeple were voluntarily face diapering.
Yeah, and something specifically happened that caused that, right? Didn't wasn't there something put in effect?
No,
No?
no, it's called sheeple, and they decided to do it on their own.
Geez, I thought there was a mandate put out there.
Nope, nope,
So
nope.
hold on. So
Not last Friday.
they're watching the MSM, and then
Yep.
they're hearing about the new variant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, I need to wear a mask over my mouth, nose, eyes, and ears, um, just to be safe."
and I saw people driving in their car. They had it over their face, but their nose out. Like
Like by
alone,
themselves.
they were
Yeah,
alone in their
yeah.
car
I
with it
see that.
with the
It's like,
nose out. I'm like,
I feel compelled to do this, and I know that this is likely a bad idea, but BWE says I only wear a mask in the cancer center. Yeah, I mean, and that's, if you're doing it to be considerate to others that actually genuinely have a weakened immune system,
right, right.
that's, that's reasonable. Amish don't watch TV. Yeah, funny how that works, right? So Rich and I had a conversation about something very interesting. You know what? F it. I'm just going to pull something up. Y'all just stand by.
You're just gonna whip something out.
I'm going to whip it out. I'm going to show the world.
I'm so used to being on a live stream showing, I got stuff I'd like to talk about and show, but I can't.
No, you're good. You can show anything you want.
Can I tell everybody something cool I just did that
Ooh,
I'm real excited about?
I got it.
You
Sorry.
got it?
Yes, tell everyone.
Okay. So I have an 8-camera surveillance system, and it's called an NVR, network video recorder. So it's hardwired to it, but it doesn't do, it's kind of, an older system. It is 1080p, so the quality is pretty good and has night vision, like near IR, near infrared. So the thing that I didn't like about it is it doesn't output streams. I got this $10 dongle. It's a HDMI to USB dongle.
Mm-hmm.
Plugged it into one of my Ubuntu ARM mini PCs. Ran a little software. Now it displays all the cameras on a live stream on my local network that I can tune into with any browser on any device, instead of having their crappy app.
Yeah.
That's step one. Step
Okay.
two is utilizing the Google Coral AI accelerator I have to look for people in vehicles.
To look for people in vehicles. Okay.
Step three is to know family members versus other people it doesn't know.
Interesting. Okay. So help me understand what's the goal of this.
All right, so I have a couple of philosophies. One is for anything I own that talks on the network shouldn't talk off my network. Everything should stay on the network.
Yep.
So, you can rent time on, like an Amazon hosted Spaghetti Detective. I run Spaghetti Detective on my own Docker container on my own network. And for those of you that don't know, Spaghetti Detective uses the webcam from Octoprint to watch your print to see if your print is good or bad. And the AI figures that out.
Wow.
So I've got the Spaghetti Detective that I run on my network, because whatever I print is nobody's freaking business, and I don't need to live stream it out to Amazon for an AI to look at it. So a lot of what I do home automation wise is a lot of it's I rolled my own, like the garage door opener. I have it's hooked up to Wi-Fi, and I soldered it together. I built my own. It's my own design.
Wow.
So, and the automation detects if we're home or not. And if it's 9 o'clock, no, it's 10 o'clock. If it's 9:55, it checks that we're home. And if the garage door is open, it closes it. At 10 p.m., the alarm system auto-arms on the house. The other thing that I'm doing is like presence detection. I'm still working on it. It's not fully there. But it monitors our phones, both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and sees if we're here. And if we are, everything's fine. But if we leave, if we go from present to not present, it'll arm the alarm system. And I could also have it close the garage door.
Has it ever presented any problems?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
like I'll have my phone on Wi-Fi and then walk into the backyard and be far enough away that it drops off. And then the alarm system goes on. I'll open the sliding glass door to come back in the kitchen area, and all of a sudden the alarm's going off.
Oh, that's right. We were streaming one night, and
Yeah.
you had walked out. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, that is dope. Like, I definitely see the benefits in that. Do you see how things like that could be abused by companies that are installing things like that into people's homes?
Yeah, but all of this I rolled my own. It doesn't
Yeah.
talk to the mothership. It doesn't go off my network.
Yeah, and that's huge. And most people are not wizard level smart, like you are. Hold on for 1 second. So Montana had said he lost a patient in their 20s last night from the coof.
Ooh. Ooh, man.
Number one, Montana, I'm sorry. I imagine as somebody that's in a type of field like that, you've probably experienced a lot of shit like that.
No,
So we don't mean to
can I
make
ask
light of something
Montana
like
a couple of questions, and feel free to tell me MYOFB, or that it's a HIPAA violation. Did this person in their 20s have any comorbidities, or were they like Arnold Schwarzenegger 20 years old and just healthy like mad?
that. While we wait for him to respond, John Crump says, "Who's this bald guy?"
No, hold on. My glasses are slipping. Sorry, they slip.
No related HX. What is that? Health
Health issues? I'm not sure.
conditions.
Wow. Normal dude.
dude.
Wow. All right.
One of the things that I'm just really quickly, I got a friend who is from New York, lives in Florida. Funny enough, very similar situation to you. And out of nowhere, he just recently caught history, normal history. Yeah, he caught it. And now I'll first start off by saying that HX equals history. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good medical code. So he's not a very healthy individual. He's, overweight, and he would say this too. Like, I'm not saying anything negative behind his back. Like, he would say this as well, and wouldn't mind me saying it if he were right here. And he's overweight. He's had some issues with his kidneys and liver from substance abuse in the past and stuff like that. And he ended up getting pneumonia from it. And they basically said, like, you're not too far from us having to put you on a ventilator. And for him, like, that was because of how low his oxygen levels were, and that was terrifying for him. Later, Jeff Manley, peace out. And I never want, sometimes you got to find the humor in the insanity, right? And I think that when we say things like that, like when I talk about Cerakoting a gun with, like documenting a time in our lives, I don't want people to think that's me taking it lightly or, disrespecting people that did pass away from something that is very real. I'm not one of those like deniers that does not believe that is real. I believe the origins are a little fuzzy, and I just learned some things over the past couple days that make it even more interesting than I ever could have even imagined, which we may need to do a stream
So
on
can
another
I tell my
project.
coof story?
Sure.
So I'm
And
trying.
just before you start it, because I don't want to interrupt you at all, I want to show you a quick picture, and then just to show you that this is something that we're going to discuss after your story. Okay. So hang on for 1 second. Do you see what that is?
I'm not sure.
That is a guy with a harness, another guy sitting down, another guy standing in the window, and you see this wall of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
When you look up the codes on the boxes, they are all, so there's several walls of boxes. They are all electronic fuses. That is all I will say on that one. That is the picture I mentioned. That's on the
Okay.
91st floor of the 911 buildings.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we can talk about that, but please go ahead.
All right. So I don't remember the specific dates at the moment. I guess I could look it up on a calendar. But we have a
Oh, he's
personal.
okay. He's recovering, Montana. He was not put on a ventilator. He is recovering. Sorry, I forgot that part. Okay, my apologies. I won't.
So we have a personal trainer. She came to the house Wednesday. She didn't come Monday, like she usually comes Mondays and Wednesdays. She didn't come Monday. She was sick with the flu for 2 days. Felt better Wednesday. Came out. Uh, Friday evening, I felt like I had like an upper respiratory infection. I could feel something going on. Saturday and Sunday, I was in bed with worse than normal flu symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of laughing. I'm like, haha, work made me get the flu shot and I got the flu. That kind of thing. And didn't think anything of it. Monday, I work for this is where I work. So
Mm-hmm.
I spun my, chair this way and I worked Monday. And I felt a little down, but I wasn't awful.
Yeah.
Monday afternoon, my wife comes home from work. She can't taste or smell anything and has the same, same but slightly different flu-like symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter got it also. She couldn't taste no, she couldn't smell anything. My wife couldn't smell or taste. The interesting thing about that is, so Friday and Saturday, my wife had zero symptoms and she was with my in-laws who aren't the best of health.
Okay.
And she gave it to them. And they
Oh,
had, interestingly enough, they had almost no symptoms.
wow.
They were positive for it and they had minor symptoms. Now, my wife got ivermectin and I took nothing. And
Hold on. What's ivermectin? It sounds like
it's
rectum.
no ivermectin, it's like a bovine antibiotic.
Okay.
So they'll use that or hydroxychloroquine typically.
I will,
I've
Albert.
got
Thank you.
what's that?
Oh no, I was just telling Albert. I'll look him up. Albert, thank you.
So my wife and I both had a cough for a prolonged period of time, for weeks, but I was running like a slightly elevated temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife's an RN. She works at the local hospital. She's like, you should go get your chest x-rayed. Now, I'm fairly healthy. I don't want to say I'm the picture of health or anything like that. I work out on a regular basis, not in the last couple of weeks, but, on a yearly average, I get a lot of physical exercise. I
Yeah, I mean,
swear
I'd
it was
say
from
you're
wearing
in good
the
health.
face diaper that, I got I pneumonia. So I ended up like 3 days, 2 nights in the hospital with an IV and on oxygen.
Mm.
Now, so the weird thing, it just went through our family super fast. Was crazy, crazy infectious.
Yeah.
And my in-laws, who are not in very good health at all. They had less symptoms than we actually did, which I thought was kind of crazy. And oh yeah, you were talking about that picture.
Yeah, sorry.
So right now I do cloud infrastructure for a medical organization, and I'm nowhere near patients. And even when we're in the office, we were nowhere near patients, and like not within 10 miles.
Yeah.
But every team meeting, they're saying, "Hey, you need to, get the jab." And I'm like, I got better than the jab. I actually had it. But now with what's going on, I'm thinking about either getting ivermectin or, HQX and dosing that.
So what? Explain to me what ivermectin is again.
So that's actually what I did. Nothing when I got the Kung flu, but my wife got a prescription for ivermectin.
Okay.
And it's a bovine antibiotic, and it's known to be, helpful with the Kung flu.
Is it
Now,
specifically just with that, or is it?
oh, I don't know anything further. But I'm thinking, maybe getting some, HQX, and just you can take that as a precautionary measure.
Yeah. Okay. I had never heard that name before.
Yeah. So so when I was in the hospital, I got remdesivir, and I got, let's see, it was remdesivir and a steroid. And that steroid was the most amazing thing. I had like no back or hip pain for like 6 weeks after. I was like, oh, that stuff's great.
Nice.
Yeah, there was somebody, I don't know who said it recently in the last couple of weeks. He's like, oh, my fondest memory of my youth was no back pain.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a meme.
Was that it?
Yeah, yeah. I think we actually talked about it. That may be. I don't know. Yeah, I guess memes are all over the place now. Cocaine kills the coof. Yeah, no. So what? I know several times, just because people are asking about it, several times I've referenced that Richard Rothschild had taken out a patent on that particular novel virus for testing, tracking, and tracing in 2015. 4 years and some change prior to the
let's. I'm going to play devil's advocate on this.
Yeah.
So the name that's used for they tagged a 19 on the end, but the prefix to that has been around forever. That's the common cold.
Yeah.
So you could see many products, whether it's hand sanitizers or face diapers, that say not effective against the C word.
Yeah.
Now that's because the C word's always been around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So if I was going to be playing devil's advocate against you on that, I would be saying, well, the C word's always been around. You got a patent on, whatever about the C word. Meh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just interesting that, the same one of the, 7 to 9 families that have been running the world for the past 200 years that have been funding events that occur where there's a problem, and then they profit from the problem and then create the solution and then profit from the solution. They just happen to...
You mean they break your leg and then charge you to fix it? What?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if Crump wants an invite.
No, I'm not getting him on here. Last time
Crump says thanks for inviting me on.
He was just way too out of control. I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude, I'd love to have you on. It's, to be honest, I didn't invite Rich on either. He invited himself on.
But crashed the stream.
I love that stuff though. So you're welcome to. I'll send you the invite. No, so that was in 2015, and I watched a video. It's about an hour and a half long, and it is the who is it? I forgot the guy's title and name and stuff. Wow, we are still in the green. That is crazy. Um, I don't even want to say the word Monetized because I've learned that if you say
We'll just shortcut from now on is MX.
we could just MX, yeah. We could just say green or yellow. Green is good, yellow is bad. But no, so the dude is the individual that reviews, studies, and approves like every single patent in that particular world. And he had to testify in front of the it was the German. I don't know, I'll pull it up, but basically, I'm not going to pull it up on here because I'll get nuked. Um, but there were like 4,400 patents specifically to the medical community that he reviewed, and there were patents from the Charlie Delta Charlie and the same families that we're talking about that went from 2015, 2012, 2009, 2008, 2005, and the year 2000. So we're talking 21 years ago, there were people taking out patents. What's up, Grey Note? For the Karate Cold. Whether it
Now,
be
if they're taking
testing,
out patents
tracking,
on measuring
tracing.
global warming, I believe you. But I think 20 years, I don't know. Is 20 years too long to be reasonable?
I mean, I don't think there's any speed at which they're willing to. There's nothing that is going to stop the
Is Crumpy
individuals
joining
that run
us?
the
Because I
world.
don't know if I should wait to make fun of him until he comes on, or
I texted a link. He's probably, you know what it is? He's probably too scared to because of his wife. If she knows that he's streaming past 9 o'clock, you know
he has a
how.
hard stop on streaming because
I
we know
think,
who wears the pants in that family.
yeah, I think at 9 o'clock he actually removes his pants. Like he physically removes his pants. Woogity boogity. What's up, Tanakis? Yeah, so no, I mean, is 20 years too long? I'd say no, only because if I look back at the last 200 years, even more, um, it appears that there is this group of people outside of the world, the string pullers, that are leading us in this direction at any cost, at through several generations, through yeah, yeah. I'll just say that. So no, I don't believe so. Is it odd? Yeah. Could it be nothing? Yeah. Is it terrifying to know that this specific, unique, novel thing um, has been being studied? And the other thing was that the CDC, patents are public information. Um, Crump is laughing. Um, Prove us wrong. Show us the pants. Um, Here you go. We want the crump. Gotta have that crump. I don't know if you guys remember that song. Um, no, so I know, Albert. I know. Dude, but if you go back here, Albert, I don't know how much time you have. Go back and watch our first 10 videos and explain to me why I am still here. I have no idea. I have no idea. See you, game over. What was I saying? I got sidetracked. Yeah, the Rothschild. So Richard Rothschild was the one that took out the patent in 2015. Oh, so the CDC was one of the ones that took out a patent, and they literally paid, I think it was almost $500,000 for them to keep the information private. When, if I don't know, don't believe me, believe the video. It's pretty damning information here. And because we're not going to talk about any of this stuff on YouTube anymore, hold on. I'm going to share the link with you guys, and you guys can go watch it. So this, Albert, this is what I was going to email you. I'm just going to drop the link in here. You guys just know that this is a spicy one, and be prepared for an hour and 15 minutes, and you will hear that
Okay,
David E. Martin testifies at the German. Oh my God, did they take it down? Oh no, it's there. David E. Martin testifies at the German CORONA Inquiry Committee, July 9th, 2021.
So Albert Spears says he used to do a radio show that got uploaded to YouTube. The station got deleted for misinformation. We had 200 episodes of my show. Wow. Hope you had copies. I'm sure you had copies. Let's see. Somebody said that jet fuel can't melt steel. Don't know whether to agree or disagree with that, but you got to realize that other stuff was on fire also.
Damn. Sorry, I was reading that. Wow. Say it again.
So, one of the theories is, hey, jet fuel can't melt steel.
Yeah.
And that may be true, but other things were burning also. Now, the other thing is you don't necessarily have to melt steel. You have to get it to the point where it's ductile. And then everything is real bad.
Yeah. So then with that theory, the only thing that could have melted it or brought it down would be, energetics.
And again, you know what? I'll do the devil's advocate part. Now, did we rehearse this? I think we rehearsed this.
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely rehearsed this.
So the funny thing was, Dark and I mean Dave. I'm Dark. Oh, I did it again.
Damn it. They're gonna find me.
Yeah, we actually had a multi-hour conversation into the wee hours of the night, and it's like, wow, we should have done a show. And I'm like, well, we can bring it up on a show. All right, so do you guys know the Citicorp building in Manhattan? It's the white building with like the wedge top. I used to work like a block away from that on 51st and Lexington. And I used to eat lunch at that building all the time. They had a nice food court in the basement of the building. So I watched, I'm pretty sure it was like the History Channel or Discovery Channel, one of those networks, where when they engineered that building, there are a couple of unique things about the building, but I'll just skip over that.
Mm-hmm.
But when they engineered the building, and it's not uncommon for larger buildings or buildings of that size to have active dampening systems. And basically, they have a very large mass, and it works like a pendulum. And when the wind would move the building, it would counteract and dampen the amount of motion that the building would get from the wind. Yeah. Now, when they did the wind analysis for stressing the building, they did it perpendicular to the face. They didn't do it on the 45 degree. And I could be wrong, I'm going from memory on here, that it was something as low as a wind on a 45 degree angle, to the corner or the face, 45 degree angle to the face, hit it coming straight on to the corner of the building at 70 miles an hour could take the building down. So they came up with an emergency plan. So the city of New York, the Red Cross. Now, none of this is crazy conspiracy theory. This is all documented. Well, it was on network TV or, Discovery Channel or whatever. Now, that's another story. So Shrewd Wizard posted something else that was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
What they did, so the Red Cross and the city of New York got together and along with the owners of the building to figure out what can they do, because the fear was that the building would come down and there'd be a domino effect, that it would take multiple buildings, because it wouldn't just come straight down, it would fall over. It wouldn't implode like you see when they demolish a building. So the Red Cross got a whole bunch of body bags and stored them at the Javits Center. They had a plan for what to do and how to do it. They also got together with a construction crew, figured out what they needed to do to reinforce the building. At night, they would go in, tear open the walls, weld support struts in there, and patch the walls up so nobody knew what was going on. And they actually had pictures, and you could see the arc lights from them, welding in all the windows from, at night from another building. Actually, it was probably the building I worked in, And so this has happened. So if you want to talk conspiracy theory, this is fact.
So how do you know that that's fact? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I read it on the internet. It's got to be true. No, there's documentaries done on it.
Okay.
So it was on History Channel, Discovery Channel, whatever, talking about the City Court building and what they did to shore it up, and their emergency contingency plan that was coordinated with the Red Cross in the city of New York.
Shred Wizard, that's actually where this kind of all started. We were having a conversation about the Karate Cold, and then I decided to bring that picture into frame, and then also brought E-Team into frame, and it just kind of brought up some conversations. But I'll say that there's no certainty that wasn't doctored, right? Like, how easy would it have been to doctor the E-Team?
Are you kidding me? It's pretty easy to doctor.
And what's the best way to say this? Somebody that I know and love was at the thing shaped like this during the incident on that day.
Mm-hmm. It had more than 4 sides, would be the name of it?
It does. And I'll say that...
one less than a hexagon?
Yep. And night BWE. Take care of yourself. Get better. Feel better. And keep kicking ass. Can't wait to see your 10 videos.
And he has no idea. So Richard Hoffman's problem, I hope he's still listening, is that what he knows, he believes is common knowledge. And anything he does in his shop would be interesting to all of us.
Yeah. Agreed. No, that's the same thing I told him. Everything that he does is only common to him.
Yes.
If anyone else saw, that's why I told him, I was like, dude, if you're doing, machining these little pieces and all that, just, do a video about it.
Yep.
So, no, but back to the individual that I know, that I lived with for a long time, was there. And they have, albeit a anecdotal, you know, recollection of what happened. Their recollection had nothing to do with an airplane. So that's all I'll say. Okay, maybe we should switch topics before we get suicided. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. I'm streaming with Dark.
I'm streaming.
Mom.
I'm streaming with Dark. Look, don't get on camera. Don't get on camera.
Did you hear me?
Is there anything what?
You don't want it.
Oh, my 19-year-old daughter is. My 21-year-old daughter is pointing at my liquor and is asking me if there's anything I don't want because she wants to take it to college with her.
You seem like an awesome dad.
The tequila's mine.
All of it?
Chuck
All
Norris
of it.
Gun Club. Go back and
She's like wants my tequila.
don't drink tequila.
Any of the wines?
We keep the wine at the house.
Okay.
Go back and watch the video we have. I'll find the episode number, Chuck Norris. It is an entire breakdown on all of this with people on it much smarter than me. Hold on.
My daughter sees a can of Coke and a bottle of rum and asks me what I'm doing.
Coke and rum?
Coke and rum. It's called rum and Coke. They
Yep,
teach you
rum and
anything in
Coke.
college?
Yeah. No, I don't think they use chasers. They they don't mix it with anything out there. Let me find the episode number for you. Hang on. Give me 1 second. We want the crump. Gotta have that crump. If anybody else
Doesn't need
knows the
my spice.
episode number, that'd
Tastes
be
like
awesome.
cinnamon?
Get a glass.
Okay, so we gotta go back. Hang on. But it was before.
We'll try it in the Coke. Am I bad that I just gave my daughter some rum and Coke to try?
No, she's definitely 21.
Tastes like vanilla.
Yeah, she's drinking the stupid White Claws, and those things are awful. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Um.
No, it's not.
Dang it! Where is?
she's not a lover of the Captain Morgan.
No.
No.
Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. Oh, that's like
Neat.
bathwater.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this now. I am
This is-
committed.
That's so big.
Please don't let me
Ooh,
start with
left.
the jokes.
All right. Dark, do you drink tequila?
Not really. That is a big ass Patron, though.
Is it? How
Yeah,
big is it?
I mean,
Well, anyhow, if you like
quite
Patron, I
large.
can't figure out which way. Do you know what tastes just like Patron and is like a quarter of the price?
what's that?
Oh. Kirkland tequila.
It tastes like Patron.
Tastes like
What is
Patron.
Kirkland?
I've tried the Kirkland one. One of my friends has like a cool aunt who bought her one of those.
Oh yeah. A cool
Dang.
aunt.
She's a drinker.
Uh-oh. Yeah, at least she learned something in college.
Dang it, man! I can't. I don't remember which episode it was, man. Damn it! Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I think it was actually like Oh, juicy stuff, dropping bombs. Beekeeping, well-regulated militia, portable water stuff. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. Oh, shit. No, that's not it either. Damn it. Man, I don't know where it is. No, that's not it either. God damn. You know what? I'll do a post on my
Throw it in the description below.
Instagrams.
Look what I got.
Nice.
That way, that way. There it is.
A camo yarmulke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, your wife is Jewish, right?
Yes. Okay. Now, if you're trying to be self-sufficient in animals or eating what you're growing, any idea if a rubber snake helps keeping the animals away?
That one probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like this one in like a bag of 10 and it didn't seem to work.
Do you
Actually,
really?
it did seem to work for a couple of days.
What are you? So you're trying to keep animals away from like a garden, or
Yeah. I actually originally they were eating my sunflowers, and I don't know if it was the rabbits or the squirrels. They would just bite the stalk in half. You know, the sunflowers be like 3 feet tall, and I'd come out and they'd be, yeah, they wouldn't eat them. They just, I'm like, you.
Grey Note says 22 LR keeps them away.
And I do have a scope that sees near infrared with an illuminator.
Nice. I will tell you, right now, I was most tempted. My dad uses rubber snakes to deter birds. Interesting. Also, bait deer with the garden. Oh, nice. You get vegetables and meat. Hell yeah.
All right. This is messed up. I live, or the house in Islip I have that I grew up at. My great grandfather built over 120 years ago. I've never seen deer, and a buddy of mine that's on my property kind of watches it for me. He said he saw 2 deer on the property. I kind of like, yeah, there's a park a dozen miles away where there's hundreds of deer, but I'm like, no, it's almost impossible for, like, if you drew the line how they'd have to walk to get to my property, it doesn't make any sense. The last week when I was in New York, I turned the corner, there were 2 deer walking down my road.
Wow.
Like what the heck? I saw something like, is that a dog? This is a real. I put the high beams on, it's 2 deer.
Right now there's someone mentioned this to me. Actually, Joe Morris mentioned this to me. He had said right now deer are just wandering, and it's specifically younger deer, fawns, whatever shit like that, because there's something about this type of season. And Joe Morris, you can speak on that. I hire topless women to tend to my garden. They my garden hose. That's good. That's good. But it wasn't but like a few days after he said that, and I saw a bunch of deer walking down the freaking highway. I was like, what? Like,
oh wait, and I think when I was driving out of Crumpy's neighborhood the next morning, I saw a bunch of deer.
Yeah, they will be in that area a great deal.
Oh, Shooting Gallery New England.
Oh.
And yes, that is the ATN scope I have. That, as smart as I am, I got to work with it more so I know how to use it and remember the next time.
What's up, man? Shooting Gallery New England.
So the ATN scope, it's like an Android computer in there. Are you familiar with it at all?
Not specifically the ATN. It may be the same one that I used on my buddies. We went on a night hunt, a coyote night hunt. I brought a Scar 17S with a thermal scope, and he brought it's digital night vision. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, the ATN, the couple of cool things that it does.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're sighting in the optic,
Mm-hmm.
it has a one-shot zero function. Basically, if you're on paper.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's the same one.
So, like, if you were aiming here but hit here, you just bring the cursor over to where you hit. Next shot's dead center.
Yeah. So we both went out to sight in before the night hunt, and I took and for anyone that's using thermal, you can do this. I took a target, put it out at 50 yards, because I feel like a 308, I didn't want to sight in at 25 yards. You know, I want to sight in at 50 and then, use the BDC. So I took hand warmers and I popped the hand warmers and stapled them to the target and put that out at 50 yards and then just used the thermal scope to see, like, once the hand warmer started to get warm, then I could see them bright as day during the day with thermal optic on the Scar.
Oh, Dirt McGirt says he's got an ATN. Which one? Do you have the ATN 4K?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I will say, looking through the thermal scope, which costs as much as the Scar 17S, I felt like I was watching a black and white TV. A lot of stuff reacted to, like, it's lighter on the thermal, so you think it's heat, and you can't really see that far out. So you're like, okay, well, let me go 2x, 4x, 6x, 10x. Is that something that's alive, or is that a bush or a rock? You can't really tell. Excuse me. Then I finally saw something moving, and I was like, oh, that's a fox. Or is it a small coyote? But when I switched, and I was like, here, you take the thermal, I'll take the digital night vision. Oh my God, dude, night and day. I mean, it was like looking through binos midday.
Really?
Like, it was crazy. The thermal is almost antiquated, in my opinion. At least that one is probably 5 years old. Whereas, like, the new digital night vision scopes are.
Has Crump ever talked to you about going to a shoot?
IV.
Yes.
We may have discussed it.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that it's the last Knob Creek.
Oh.
I don't know. That's it's. I mean, I would really like to go to the IV 88 shoot. I mean, I can't even believe that I'm, like, invited. Like, it's crazy. That or Knob Creek. Like, damn, the last Knob Creek, dude. Holy shit. It's crazy.
You know, I kind of feel bad. I was in a couple of years back. I was working in Jackson, Michigan, and I was like, driving to Knob Creek, it wouldn't be that bad of a drive from Jackson, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go.
No? Why not?
Just slug life.
Does that just mean
Decided-
lazy?
Yep.
Slug life.
But that's before I met Hank. I knew Walter was going to be there. Hank wasn't going to be there, and I figured, like, it'd be cool to hook up with Walter, because I think I've done a couple of Hank's shows at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, it'd be real cool to meet Walter and stuff like that, and I didn't go.
Yeah, dude, I would love to go meet Walter and gotta go KCR Dark. They will have another IV88. That's true, Opie.
Yep.
Yeah, I know they not being able to go to a Knob Creek. I've never been to Knob Creek ever. Yeah, that's oh shucks. That's baller as hell. I feel like I need to do it.
I would say go. I got one event that I'm already going to, doing some training in Texas.
Okay.
So that's going to be the weekend after the other event we all may go to, or you
Okay.
may not go to, or Crump may go. Anyhow, somebody's going.
I think honestly, I'm probably going to go wherever Chrome goes.
Mm-hmm.
So if they say, "Oh, you should go to IV 8888," then I'll roll there. If they say you should go to Knob Creek, then I'll go there. But I will say, as an investigative journalist, it would be irresponsible to not visit the last Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to have. What's up, CRS? Somebody has to
CRS
have.
is out there?
Yeah, Mike
I don't see
Honcho.
him.
Oh, guys, if
Honcho. Oh, okay.
Yep. If you haven't
Cool,
seen
man.
it yet, CRS has made a car channel, vehicle channel as well.
I didn't sub yet. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
please
get
go
that
sub.
over.
He is way more knowledgeable in cars, vehicles, engines, and shit that I had no fucking idea.
Oh, what's the name of his car channel?
It is Honcho's Garage. So if all of you guys have a second, type in Honcho's Garage. Here, I'll link.
Is his car channel better than my car channel?
Oh yeah, light years. I'm joking. They're both incredible. I love them.
And let me say thanks to Mike Honcho for reposting my video I did yesterday. I really appreciate it.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll tell you the couple videos that I've had like thousands of views.
He can't spell carburetor.
Yeah, I mean, does he need to? You know.
Well, he said the most common problem with this card, CARD.
This cardboard aider. I'm just kidding.
It should be carb. Charlie Alpha Romeo Delta Bravo, not Delta.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Honcho is CRS. He can't spell. Correct. He would agree with you. As a Kentuckian, I hope to see y'all at this next and last Knob Creek machine gun shoot. Hell yeah. AGR. Hell yeah. And Bacon Mom was holding the light though, and there were multiple times when I was really stabbing into the dark. I thought for sure I was going to get bit. Somebody mentioned knives. Yes, I love knives. Love blades. Rule number 47 is always carry a knife. And are we gonna do show and tell? Let's see who can get it out first.
I'm gonna opposite Honcho. I got the whiteboard behind me. He has a small whiteboard, big knife. I got small knife, big whiteboard.
I do have a very large whiteboard right here. Let's go to the whiteboard of knowledge.
Mine's bigger.
It is. It's very large and white. You don't usually hear those two things together.
Swampy's back.
Yeah, I typically carry like if I'm carrying for like I don't want to say that.
Mike Honcho just said USOB. Who's the SOB?
You son of a bitch. He's probably being funny over the whiteboard.
Tell him, come on. We miss him.
I don't want CRS on this.
They don't want. I got you.
I'm not saying that Sierra Hotel was not real. As a matter of fact, I didn't even speak on Sierra Hotel. Personally, there are some things that are very odd about that incident. Specifically, the picture of the individual. Yeah, you know what? I didn't mean to like go down the whole conspiracy thing because what I've realized is that like, yes, it's important to talk about these things and look at them from different perspectives so we can try to pick apart, dissect, and learn. But I've noticed that's not what happens. It brings us down like a path of like kind of like darkness, like black pill shit, and you know, um, yeah. And everyone's like, "Dark, you changed, man. You used to come on here and talk about this and that and that." You know what? I haven't changed. Rich and I had a conversation for like an hour and a half the other night, and literally on like the same freaking wavelength, man. Like exactly, but there's just a more positive uh, outcome if you talk about other things. Like we are all here. We're in the same community because we believe mostly the same things. Did it just get dark in here?
I just pimped my vehicle channel. Oh, and the
I was
first the
firsthand.
first
Just kidding.
CRS satire video I did was actually on my vehicle channel where I talk about the ideal family car.
Was that you? Oh, that was what CRS said. Or are you saying that?
I just did a YouTube short on the ideal family car.
Oh, gotcha.
With my hat. Oh, I only have a yarmulke here. Where's the hat?
Yeah, you can't rock that to the side.
I threw the hat on like that.
Nice. Did you really?
Yeah. And sat in a chair in front of my GMC Envoy.
Hell yeah. So I'm going full blue chem light. Somebody in chat needs to tell me, do you recall the chicken bone syringe? How many of you guys in chat recall the chicken bone syringe? I dig dark. If you look at my IG, I'm about plants, guns, and freedom. I feel he's close to the same. Yeah, for sure. And you know what? It's all about like the solution, right? What's the solution? You come. Oh, you got to cut them off if you're gonna do that.
I got to cut
Jesus.
them off.
Look at those tan lines.
Oh God, yeah, I'm like the worst farmer's tan ever. Get your sunglasses out. You're gonna
Yeah.
get blind.
Mm-hmm. I'm about the solution. The solution is how do we get off the government tit, right? Because guess what? You drink water every day, you don't control your water. You eat food every day. Guess what? You don't control your food. You live in a home, that shelter doesn't belong to you. Your security, your firearms, you are able to purchase firearms because they are allowing you to purchase your firearms. This the best thing to do is become as self-sustainable and independent as possible. And I know over the last 3 or 4 weeks, our streams have not been focused on those specific tasks and activities and, those types of things. But, I just, I felt like we had to kind of get some more, brightness. Just be a little more lighthearted, just kind of have more. Owning a well is based, absolutely. Now it is so okay. So I don't want things to get confused. Let me back up for a second. Okay. Just because I am not getting on the channel and talking every single day about the things that you and all of us, by us I mean Americans. I'm not talking to just my group of subscribers. I'm talking to Americans. You need to get ready. You need to become as independent as possible. And I know we're all on our own individual journey, but these little things that you can do to make a difference, small things, right? Do you collect your plastics for pyrolysis? so you can make fuel when everything shuts down? Do you know how to, like Rich was just running his whole freaking house on an inverter, like, do you have there's a lot of things that we can do. We've even had people come on talking about farming bees. We've taught you guys how to make portable water stills that you can make, clean drinking water out of anything, salt water, right? It's just important, even if we are not talking about it, that you constantly keep it at the forefront of your mind, but not to a point where it destroys your life. Because
Yeah, well, in Dark and I talked about this. In Florida here, we have a whole hurricane protocol. Now, some people don't, and are my neighbors, and oh well. But yeah, I have long-term food storage for the apocalypse. I have shorter-term food storage that you buy at the grocery store for the hurricane apocalypse. I store some fuel. Now we're all gasoline vehicles at the house, so I do store some fuel during hurricane season. I have, I got a jacuzzi tub and a regular tub, and I lay some viscreen plastic in it, and I fill the tubs with water and pour the proper amounts or drops of bleach into the water to keep it stable.
Mm-hmm.
So I can either flush the toilet or drink the water, with it. There's a whole number of things. And
swimming pool too.
Yeah, I got a saltwater swimming pool, and it also has a hot tub. So I could, if I was really concerned, I could pump the water out of the hot tub and fill the hot tub with fresh water before the storm hit. So there's a bunch of options I can do. When stuff started hitting, and it's funny, my prepper buddy that gave me the tip on the inverter, he's like, here, order this on Amazon, and boom, I got it. It's a 4,000 watt peak inverter, 2,000 watt continuous. And I was running that off my wife's Jetta diesel, and diesel's a great fuel because it stores forever, unlike gasoline, without stabilization. So yeah, just clip it to, hey, Honcho, how's it going, man?
Not too bad. Not bad at all.
You got double camo.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Do I look close? I mean, there's no brim on it, but is that...
Oh, you should. What are you guys talking about? Because I actually give my phone to my girl.
A little bit of hurricane
Catch
prep.
me up.
Yeah, we're talking about essentially preparing for anything from a hurricane to a storm to a shortage of food to the end of the world.
What you need is at least one 12-pack of Mountain Dew and 2 Snickers bars.
Per hour.
That all depends. I mean, are we active or are we just hiding?
Yeah. No, the inverter. You're running it off your wife's diesel. Diesel stores longer than traditional gasoline. Go ahead and pick it up from there. So
okay, now this is even more interesting. While my wife doesn't have a Prius, she's got the derivative of the Prius. She has a Lexus hybrid, and apparently a buddy of mine has a Prius, and he did the inverter thing with the Prius. So if you leave the ignition on in the run condition, when the DC, the 12-volt battery gets drained down, the engine will kick on, charge up the 12-volt battery, and then shut down. So you turn AC and everything. Yes.
Nice.
So you can hook the inverter up and don't have to have the engine running all the time, as you would a normal car, and the hybrid will cycle the engine on and off when it sees the voltage dropping in the DC battery. That's 12-volt battery. So I haven't tested that yet, but that's, my current plan of action for, keeping the refrigerators running and whatever else. The other thing, like we talk about, is entertainment, because we're all, hooked to the tit of the internet. I have my own version of Netflix on a single board computer, like a Raspberry Pi. And it's specifically a low wattage setup, so I could run my network, and actually my network's all on UPSs, so all of that stuff will run for many hours before it powers down. And theoretically, we could be sitting around with our phones or our Chromebooks or whatever and watching, binge watching fill in the blank TV show or movie series that I have.
See, I went low tech. I got like a 200-pound tote full of porn. I just gotta get it out of my dad's chat.
Just for the fam.
Well, because in Illinois I didn't have internet, cable, anything like that. So, and I don't know why I brought it with me, but I did.
Yeah, this is all internet independent.
That's true. Hey, those are going to become like gold in the end.
I tried to sell them once, and people were like, literally, like, dude, what? I have the internet. Why would I want those?
Plus, these ones are a little dirty. Yeah, I will say, CRS runs the whole power system from his truck.
Oh, just so you guys know, you need to take this seriously. Dark is a fact. I have factual proof of this.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Well, I came out with I told everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
We should do a collab video. You guys should do what you would set up for your hotel gun, like, carrying thing, because I'm about to
I got
order...
that video. Dude, hold on.
Oh, you can't pull guns out on here?
He won't. He knows.
Okay.
I got to do the Vanna White. You know what's in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PS90, the 5.7, and like the 17 rounds of ammo that you own.
That I still can afford.
Well, no, I'm serious. Like, you should do an in-depth video, because I'm going a little over the top, but after my Florida experience, I realized I need to reconsider what exactly I take on the road.
I mean,
What's up, Mike?
Are the padlocks too conspicuous when I like walk into the hotel room?
I would think so, but you could still use zip ties.
Well, actually, I take that when I travel on the airlines.
Please, hey, CRS, please tell Lego Man that you're joking about me being a Fed, because we actually had a real conversation about that today. Oh, man.
And shout out to Lego Man. What a nice guy.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Dude, so... Go ahead.
I was just going to say really quickly, here's the thing. Fed equals funny, entertaining dude. Thank you. The whole reason for the blue Kim light thing right there is, nice ATF for the G.I. Joe. Nice. The whole thing with the blue Kim light is glowies, right? And there's another story behind it, but in short, it is that on the internet we are all feds, right? Because even the people that you trust, that you may talk to offline, that you may share information with, you can only trust them like 99% at a maximum, because you never truly know one's intentions. So that is why we are all feds. Don't trust anyone, right?
All right.
That's all.
I suffer from a really bad case of Bambi brain. I think I'm a good person. Everybody else is a good person. And Hank nearly like slapped me up on the side of my head. He's like, "You didn't get it." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I don't know if you guys watch Hank Strange's show, but he had this retired ATF undercover agent on.
Yeah.
You would never. He's like, I had him on because he didn't look like the guy that just like loosened up his tie and like opened up his collar.
Oh, he looked like pure white trash.
He looked like he just crawled out from under the bridge that he was living under and was gonna, hustle you for a couple of dollars or a cigarette.
That's probably why they hired his ass.
Holy cow. He's like, don't you get it? Not everybody's your friend, and that's why I had the guy on the show, because he looked exactly like the lowest life individual on the planet that you would consider to be, doing bad things.
He's the guy that would roll up to you and be like, "Oh man, you should make that thing full auto. I know a guy."
Yeah, it's like,
You know,
you should cut that to 15 3/4 of an inch.
yeah, and then let me
I heard
borrow
it's better.
it. Yeah. Have you heard about the ballistics of a 14.5 inch?
Dude, speaking of ballistics, so I tested armor today, and I feel bad because both plates that were sent to me were instantly DQ'd. One was overweight, and one was a half of an inch too skinny. But I remember somebody saying something about a plate being too skinny, and I don't know if they took it the wrong way or something like that, but I was like, dude, you know I got to shoot 2 inches from the outside because that's the protocol of testing. You know, just like put styrofoam or something on the side. Tape that shit down.
Show me the plates again.
Well, one I just left that where I shot it because it was DQ'd anyway. But yeah, this one like rocked. It would have been the winner, but it's a half of an inch too short.
Oh,
And it's still over a half pound underweight.
What did it stop?
It stopped the AK, it stopped the MLP, but the Prophet punched it.
Mm.
Yeah, and wait, what caliber is the Prophet?
300 PRC.
Okay.
The big one. But yeah,
So,
the one that was overweight stopped the AK, but not the MLP.
Was the one that was overweight the one from our friend that builds stuff with Legos?
I don't think so. No.
Was it just a solid piece of iron?
No, they did it out of ceramic, and it might have stopped the MLP too. But when the AK hit it, the piece of because I think they used cooking ceramic. That's what I'm guessing. That whole back piece just shattered once the AK hit it.
Yeah.
So then the MLP went right through. Otherwise, I think it probably would have stopped the MLP as well.
There's a couple where you I don't want to give too much away because there are tactics. Yeah. It's like I literally have it all right here. I mean, fucking, I guess.
I kind of feel bad that I threw away. I did the brake change on my Genesis Coupe, and I threw away all the brake pads. I figured that would be good for body armor. A little bit of ceramic, a little bit of steel, bonded together.
Right.
Ceramic. And this is the steel. Dude, do you know how hard it was to cut through this motherfucker? I had to cut this bitch in half. Oh my god.
See, I got a plasma.
You don't have an angle grinder? Did you say plasma cutter? Oh, cool.
Dude, plasma cutters are the shit.
Speaking of which, I gotta order new tips. I'm out.
Just the tips?
No. And you know what's really cool is you get a CNC plasma cutter.
This thing. Oh, god damn. Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding. It's foam. But there's a specific reason for this.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
So you have this, right? And then you have another set of ceramic and steel behind it. Okay? So at this, you're looking at 2 1/4 inches. And then I have a vest, and I'm going to show this to you guys because people want to talk shit, okay? The purpose for this is to, if you were in like an all-out, like end of the freaking world scenario, and guys, I'm sorry, I'm on full screen, I can't see comments right now, so sorry. What would you be able to do or grab or shit that you could just pick up or improve that you could turn into level 4 body armor or better, okay? And the likelihood of you finding a vest that has been shot with a 9mm several times and that has been hit with a freaking 12 gauge and blown to shit, like this thing has been like literally shot, like I couldn't even tell you how many times, okay? And it's been stabbed multiple times. So it's like recovering old ass like piece of vest from like turning 3A soft armor into something that will stop the Prophet freaking 243, the Black 13 with 55 grain XM193, the AK, all that shit. Like, that's it. In my opinion, I should be able to use that. I plan on using that. CRS, what are your thoughts?
If it's destroyed, you demill it and then put it back together. You've made it.
Yeah,
I just don't want somebody to go in the store and grab a level 4 plate and submit it.
Yeah, I mean, so my opinion on this is like somebody said, "Oh, so your idea of entering a body armor contest is to buy body armor and then submit it." Like, no, dude, this is taking something that is destroyed, and then I'm literally gonna have to cut it into a.
Is that going to be hard to cut?
No, it's actually pretty easy to cut. It's like,
How do they stop bullets then?
because of how tightly it's woven, it's the impact of typically slower, like handgun ammo. But for something sharp and stabby, it's a little easier to go through it. Hence why a rifle round that's fast and pokey can go through it.
What?
But if you conceal
So,
carry,
I've got a plan for armor that I want to submit. I just haven't gotten to it. I hope I get to it before the contest is over.
Dude,
Honestly,
I've been.
Somebody gets as high as like the shredder or something, then I'll call like a 30-day limit. But right now,
That makes sense.
I'm guessing this guy will resubmit just a little bit wider, so he'll get all the way up to the profit. So the profit is what you're aiming to beat.
I mean, if you think about it, you're giving people 5 inches. Like,
That's a lot of material.
That's a lot of material. I even added an additional layer of ceramic and steel, and I was like, damn, I still got 2.5 inches left. You know? So I don't want to go too crazy. But at the same time, you know, like some that's what I was gonna say. Someone made a joke. They were like, you know, Dark buys level 3 plate and then glues ceramic tiles to the front of it. You know, like, come on.
But yeah, I'm guessing he'll resubmit and he'll make it as far as the profit. So if anybody wants to win, that's what they need to aim to beat. I can't believe that the heavier plate did worse, because that has to have steel in it. Well, no, it can't, because otherwise the MLP wouldn't have been able to penetrate it.
Did they share a video on how they made it?
They did, but I've got so many videos I don't know whose is whose anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, trust me, you're going to know this is mine because I know that you're going to post a video of it, so I'm branding the fuck out of that shit. I'm putting DLD After Dark all over the front.
Stickers all over everything.
Yeah, man. Oh, Opie, are you still here, Opie? Opie, if you're still here, I definitely need... I think he left. Damn it. Opie, if you're still here, or if you see on the... if you come back and watch this, I need those DLD stickers, or anyone else that can print stickers. I need the DLD After Dark stickers, Blue Chemlate stickers, and also Shred Wizzy, if you're still here. I finally have rolling what... you'll be very happy soon. You'll be able to rock some patches on your gear. Okay. So
somebody asked a question, is the profit hard to stop than 45 grain? When it comes to steel, the 45 grain would overpenetrate the profit. But the profit has kinetic energy going for it because it's a 230 grain, but it's only moving at like 2,800 feet per second. So like a ceramic something or another should be able to break that thing apart.
Yeah, I mean, the profit, what are you running with, like 115 or 110 grain?
212 or 225. I forget which one.
Oh, what am I thinking? Oh, maybe I was thinking 6 mil. What's the feet per second?
Like 2850.
Yeah.
But it's 200 and some grains. So
Yeah.
that'll do hell against like Kevlar and ceramic, but it's not going to do shit against steel.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like the process to stopping bullets is you want to break the projectile, shatters on ceramic, slows down through steel, slows down even further through this is foam that they use for speed bumps. Okay, so it compresses and then it comes back up, so you can stab through it with a knife, and it just like grabs it and then like goes back to normal. So it slows it down. Then it hits another piece of ceramic, then punches through another piece of steel, and then now this is only 28 gauge sheet metal. Okay, unhardened. All right, so it's not like hardened steel. Okay, and then it gets caught by the Kevlar. Now, if I wanted to really be a dick, I have this and an inch to spare, where this is another plate, essentially, that this is another piece of ceramic with level 3A armor. The problem is that this 3A armor is new shit, so I can't use it. Like it's like real armor.
Yeah, that's no go. Can't do that.
Yeah, no, the only reason I'm using that is because it. Oh my god, dude! Toxic Patch Code literally just whipped this up in like 15 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn, bro, I need those. Damn.
But the armor building thing is actually an opportunity for somebody to make a channel if they want to. Because there was one guy that submitted one. He did a really good job on editing and everything. I was just watching his subs just climb. Because it's going to be promoted in front of 122,000 people. Use a good thumbnail, good title, do quality editing. You can make your channel blow up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you guys need patches and shit like that, hit up Toxic Patch Co. Oh, and also, a friend of the channel, right now, guys, is like the time with everything going on with the frames, receivers, and all that bullshit. Right now is the time to build shit quickly, okay? And I have a couple naked... not sure if it was I have a couple like lowers that need to be like, filled out. So if you guys are looking for inexpensive but very good quality Glock parts, SIG 320 parts, AR parts, like for like polymer 80 type shit builds, 80% builds, go to was it JSD Supply? JSDsupply.com. Is that right, Rich?
JST Supply, correct.
Yeah, JSD Supply. Dude, he has complete slides for like $2.99. He has strip
I can't
slides
show you
for
a slide.
$1.49. Yeah, I can't show it to you. I can't show you things like these either, but I mean, hey, like, it's a new world we're living in.
Is it? Dang, I want to read a comment. I can't find it.
Sorry, go ahead, CRS.
But yeah, I'm really hoping that the automotive channel kicks off really, really good, because then the gun channel will just be more of a hobby then. And I can actually upload what I want and not worry about if YouTube will smack that video down or not.
Smack what video down? The
Well, like, for example, I just did another video with just blasting the crap out of some fruit. Fun video, but it got demonetized. So I'm like, okay, I spent probably $300 filming that video, and now I'm not going to get paid for it. So if I don't have another source of income coming in, I'm like, do I make another video like that?
hold on, the video of you shooting the pork got
no, well, that one got demonetized too. But the one I just shot another video today shooting watermelons and stuff like that.
All right, let's see if
demonetized.
Let's see if my theory is right. Try not to say that word, because I think
the D word.
Yeah, let's just say yellow $, because I swear to God, they look for that. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, that one also got the yellow $. So then you're like, well, I can't operate on that.
You didn't do anything wrong in those videos.
No.
Oh, you haven't even seen the fruit one yet. That one's fun. Unless you're a channel
Well,
member, because I released it early to them.
So, do you know a guy by the name or a viewer that goes by Hunter Biden's crack dealer?
I've seen them before.
Okay, so and look, let me just air this out immediately. I have mad respect for both CRS and DLD. I really enjoy knowing both of you, so I'm not trashing anyone.
Oh, let me guess. Someone hit you up and said, "Why are you on a stream with two feds?"
No, no. All right. So this guy says, Hunter Biden's crack dealer. He says the fact that you need to try and contradict an A clown at CRS is troubling. You realize he's an illiterate moron. The guy doesn't even spell right. He cries poor and asks for people to rent a car so he can take his girl to testify in a Fed case his dumb A got her into, then post about how he got a new car. Besides all that, look at him, that hat, the skin, the tight shirts, total douche. I was like, wow, don't hold back, man. You know, it's like,
Dang.
Well, he was
What
actually
is
in
it
the
on?
comment section of the conspiracy video about me, and they got pissed off because I provided evidence showing that the video is factually inaccurate. And they
wow.
were hot. I'm like, well, dude, if you're after the truth, post the correction video. I've given you the evidence. I've proved everything that you said to be factually inaccurate. Do a correction video. And they're like, no. So you don't care about the truth. You don't. You're just trying to piss in someone's Cheerios.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like, it's so, and this goes back to like the joke of like, oh, proving like, you know, that your X, Y, and Z on the internet not going to happen, right? So when people are saying like, oh, you took the money or whatever, blah blah blah. Somebody literally made. All of you in this stream are now going to my secret basement on Steam of the Apps Island. That's great. So there's no way that you can win, because if you put all the energy into it and you show them information and say, hey, look, this is facts, this is proof, here's a screenshot, I didn't take anything, right? Because these fucking morons don't realize that any motherfucker off the street that has a 9-to-5 can buy a car with $0. Like, do you not understand?
That's how I buy
auto loans. Like,
don't even worry about it. They even jumped into my new channel, and I tried explaining to someone like, hey, I even said I paid off all my debt so we could buy a car. Like, this has been in the works. This isn't some thing that just randomly happened. And, you know, I bought it using the car as collateral, so I needed $0 down, and it didn't matter. They still, I was like, banned. Fuck you.
The other thing is, like, we had someone else that actually came in here earlier, and he had said, he was like, you know, thank you, Dark, for coming on that night and helping CRS. Like, you know, that was awesome. CRS wasn't asking anyone for anything. I came on and I was like, I bet we could raise money right now. I bet your viewers would be more than willing to help you get through, because they're not thinking that you just went through 60 fucking days with no income, you know, and you would, whatever. I don't know. It's like the information doesn't matter. They're not looking for that. They're looking for a story. And
it's just a small percentage of people. 99% of them were over supportive, good to go, but there was like that 1% that just,
I don't know. It's like, don't feed the trolls. I get it.
Feed the trolls. They're fun.
But yeah, so, like, the people that did help, like, thank you. You made it so I had to take out a loan for half the amount that I was originally going to have to take out to go on that trip. Because no matter what, I was taking. Huh?
You bought a used car. You didn't buy a brand new car.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was used, if it was new, if it was anything. I started getting hate way back when I built the Profit.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, how are you going to go and spend all this money and, you know, take care of your family and buy a new car and this and that? And then after I get a new car, it's just never ending. I don't know where exactly it comes from or what the deal is with it. Because I don't know how they expect me to do gun videos if I don't buy guns or ammo or anything like that.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, and hi, Rich. It's been a while. What has it been? 2 weeks? We need to go out and get some Zimas.
Next time in DC.
Oh man, that's great. I'm gonna guess that's Jesus Christ, Joe, fucking Joe Moore, because he's
What's
good
up,
like
babe?
that. Yeah, I know, but you're never gonna
Tell
be
Sugar
able
I
to
said hi.
prove,
Hey, Rich says hi, Sugar Tits.
Dark
Say it
too.
louder so I can hear it through the mic. Nothing.
Yeah, here.
I heard.
Dark says hi too.
She's already upstairs. But yeah, so hopefully the car channel will take off, because then the gun channel, I don't have to think about, should I do this video? I can just put up whatever the hell I want, which will make it a hell of a lot funner. Plus, it's a whole lot easier to take like $1,000 from a car channel and put it into a gun channel. It's a whole lot harder to take $8,000 from a gun channel and put it into a car channel.
For sure. Well, that's like the joke in aviation. Do you know how you make a small fortune in aviation?
How?
Start with a large one.
Yeah, really.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I spoke to BWE Firearms today, and we were talking about getting into machine guns. And,
Wait. Can I pull the brakes? I'm sorry. I posted the dial-in number for our show tonight. It's 8675309.
I thought it was 8675309 561.
And they're telling me it's not the right number.
Is it not going through? You would think that like that phone number would be like that it would play something like.
You guys ever call the rejection hotline?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a good opportunity to give it out though.
I know. I always saved it in my phone.
Always looking for an opportunity.
I used to save it in my phone as under my number. So if anyone that was like trifling was ever like, "What's your number?"
My number.
I'd be like, "Oh, here you go." But I never got to give it out. And if I did, it was just for something short-lived for me to be a dick, to be like, no, I was joking.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a girl at the bar. She came on to me. I was working at a bar at the time. She came on to me and then gave me her number, and it was the 3rd precinct.
It was serious?
The fuzz. Yeah.
Was she? Did she just happen to be an agent?
No, she was just messing with me. So then she's like, "Oh yeah, I do that all the time. I'm so sorry. This is my number. It was the city dump."
What?
Like, why are you? I'm not coming on to you. She came on to me and then gave me the number, and I guess she thought that was funny.
So, another funny story. There may have been a kid long ago.
Okay.
That was
Toxic Patch Company has a discount code. Get 10% off anything at Toxic Patches. It's Bag of Richards 10. And you get 10% off.
Richards 10. That's good. I may have been given a discount code too, but I'm gonna. Damn, Chuck Norris Gun Club. Okay, there it is. I was waiting for the first one. Chuck Norris, do you really want to call in?
I don't mean to piss anyone off.
Read the text in my DP. What the fuck is a DP?
Double penetration.
That's the.
Now you're demonetized.
Yeah, I know, right? Yellow dollar sign. Yellow dollar sign.
Oh, yellow.
Yeah. Chuck, do you really want to call in? Display picture. What the hell? How in the world am I supposed to see that shit? I see your sandals, you freaking weirdo.
I definitely see sandals.
Your
And then-
thong sandals.
What is that? Is that a vibrator?
What are you saying, man?
Looks like the
Something wrong with that?
Of course. Well, you're in Florida though. If you're in Florida, Ben, you get a pass. There's got to be a way to blow this up.
All right, so Chuck Norris says the people have asked for it, so he wants the dial-in number.
The people have asked for it.
And I gave it to him. It's 867-5309.
He's drunk. That's what it is. Chuck Norris, you're usually way more respectful than this. I'm nervous to give you a phone number.
Wait, do you want Dark's phone number or CRS's phone number? I got them both.
Flip-flops are a sign of bottom-feeding degeneracy.
Dude, I go to the range with flip-flops. The greatest armies in the world wore flip-flops.
In bathrobes and AKs.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, man. Fake numbers are gay. All right, you don't want to get on here and talk. Joe Morris said, "Dude, I'm drunk, but mind your manners, yo." Oh, that's great. Oh, man.
Check it out. This the start of my shotgun rig.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, you need to get on these. Give them a shot. Gee, where'd they go? Mother of pearl. Hold, please.
Oh my Lanta!
Oh. Damn, why does this keep reminding me?
Of what?
Uh,
Take your heart medication.
Yeah, heart medication and the Rogaine.
Oh, I had a cop get into my house once. He's standing outside. He's like, "Open the door, my hair's getting all wet." And he was bald, and I started laughing so hard I had to let him in.
Oh, that's great. Okay, give these a shot. The Safariland double shell holders. They're inexpensive. I got a few of them, and you literally clip them on up to a 2.5 inch. No.
Okay.
Maybe up to a 3-inch rig. It fits on an instructor belt. It fits on a larger, like, they don't have Molly ones though. I wish they had Molly ones. But
I was hoping to 3D print that stuff.
I like the stack of 4 because I like to rip off 2, drop 1 on the carrier, and then push a second one in.
So you could grab 1 off, right? Keep it here, and then go down and grab the second one, and literally double, hit the double penetration.
Well, my Mossberg, because it's a stack of 4, I grab 2, drop 1 on the load gate, push another one in, grab 2, drop 1 on the load gate, push another one in.
How do you, Ben, anything Safariland? Hell yeah. How do you position the 4 in your hands?
Do I have shotgun shells? These today, you're going to have to squint your eyes a little bit, are shotgun shells.
Okay.
So this will be brass side.
Whoa. Those aren't 70 millimeter. I'm just kidding.
So this will be the brass side. I have them positioned facing forward. If it's on my right-hand side of the strip, then I just grab either 3 or 4, depending, and then drop 1 on, then push it through, drop, push through, and then I just load it forward. Or if I have the proper rig, it holds them like this, and then I just grab 2 and grab 2, or I can grab 4.
Nice. Tactical hip sack. Jesus never did a 3-gun. I don't know. There's no facts to back that up.
Nobody said he didn't.
So I am a breech loading freaking maniac. Mostly because like my 2 favorite shotguns I've owned were a 12-inch Remington 870 SBS, which is 4+1, and the Serbu Super Shorty, which is 2+1. So you run through that tube and it's like click, and then you're like, okay, the only way for me to stay alive if I were in a gunfight is to master breech loading to the point where even if I just have like, a pocket full of shells, like Rage Against the Machine style, I literally can reach in, figure out which side is the brass, and if it's this way, I'm going over. If it's this way, I'm going under, right? Like I without even looking, I can just feel and go under, over. And like, dude, I've mastered that. However, tube loading, like I'm not the guy that's like, I roll it over on my shoulder and then I can tube load quickly one at a time. Peace, man.
If I have an actual like caddy on me where they're positioned properly, so like if it's on this side, the brass is facing forward and it's 2x2s, dude, I can load my shotgun like completely all 8 rounds in like 3 seconds.
Nice. That's what's
Because
up.
it's just
Bulls on parade. All right, guys, we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we've talked about everything from 911, dancing Israelis. Rich is posting the same number again. Jello team, E-team, the building that's shaped like a hexagon but a little bit smaller, the simple gun shit, BWE firearms. Like we've talked about
Of shoes and ships and
armor.
sailing wax, and whether pigs have wings. Yes.
Yeah, and I've met a couple pigs that have wings. Dirt McGirt, the Super Shorty is a Mossy 500 chopped up and legal.
But don't buy that.
My
Buy-
Super Shorty is an
Buy the
870
version from
chopped up
Walter
and-
Keller at Safety Harbor Firearms.
Yeah, mine was a Serbu. Is a Serbu Super Shorty in 870. So they made the Serbu Super Shorty with a 6.5-inch barrel in the Mossberg 500 and the Remington 870. They made both. So
I still haven't got my Benelli back.
there you go, Thirsty. There you go, Thirsty. How long do you think it's going to take?
I don't know. It was supposed to be done like a month ago.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, but I guess they're like just backed up with work because all they do is work on Benellis, and now that I own one, I totally get it. I just can't believe that they get so much love on the internet.
Damn, I wish I got love on the internet.
You can.
I'm just kidding. Thinking about doing a braced 590. Fuck yeah, do it, man. Build it. Do it. Hell yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. You guys are awesome. And here's what I'll say, okay? I say this all the time, okay? But bear with me. Can you guys hear me okay? Good. I would encourage all of you guys to live life, enjoy life, be awesome, be incredible people, and contribute to those in your life, contribute to others, be nice to strangers, okay? Do your random acts of kindness, okay? And truly live a life of care and contribution and compassion and be great people and also be as dangerous as you possibly fucking can be. Be as lethal as you possibly can be. You know, a lot of people say that, what's up, Zapov? Oh, we got ads. We're still green $sign, I guess. A lot of people would say that the firearm is the equalizer between man and tyranny. I would say that firearms, machine guns, and energetics are the true equalizer. Energetics, Zalpov says, sorry for being a prick that one time, CRS.
I honestly, it's hard to keep track of even people that are being a dick.
What do you mean says he's not mad at you? All I'm saying is follow the laws, but know that you can legally study anything like that, and you are totally within your rights as an American and just as a human being. And I'm talking about your rights that were given to you by your creator that are supposed to be protected by the Constitution, but our Constitution apparently doesn't mean shit nowadays. Sorry, let me stop. Everyone else, plug your shit. Flying Rich, where could they find you?
FlyingRich.com, YouTube.com/FlyingRich, and Flying Rich Vehicles on YouTube, of course, as always. Instagram, FlyingRich_official.
Hey, so it's got all these extra key holders. Do you want like maybe 2 of them? Because I don't have that many keys.
Yeah, the only keys that I have are handcuff keys. I don't know if they'll fit on there.
Yeah. And he
But
keeps
I
them in his
did.
prison wallet.
Hell yeah! I
Well,
got
this is
the
a prison
polymer
belt.
handcuff keys. Yeah. You know those things that like all the like government people keep their badges on, that like they're on their belt
The
loop
lanyard,
and then they go
yeah.
like V, like it
Yeah,
stretches out.
yeah.
So on the back of my plate carrier, I have one of those with a handcuff key attached to it. So if I get handcuffed, I can just like sweep, like pull it out. Or someone, if I'm handcuffed with someone else, they can do that too. And I also keep the polymer handcuff key in my prison wallet.
Oh,
CRS,
Gotta
where can they find you?
Gotta change it every 12 hours.
Yeah, I gotta sanitize it, and
Well, no, you just let that one go and you insert a new one.
yeah. CRS, where can they find you?
Oh, they already know where they can find me.
Well, they may not know about your new channel.
Oh, yeah, right.
New
Honcho's
channel.
Garage.
Say it again.
Honcho's Garage.
Honcho's Garage. He started a car channel. It's dope, and check it out. He's talking about freaking superchargers and cars so fast you can see it from the 4th floor of the harbor.
Speaking of which,
That's cool.
I gotta call the company Whipple tomorrow. I gotta get the down and dirty on what's happened in the past 20 years with their superchargers. I've been out of the game for way too long.
Yeah, maybe some research would be good.
Well, back when I was playing with blowers, they were just considered. You had your roots, the one I can't pronounce that I call centrifugal, and Whipple, totally different category. And everyone's like, no, Whipple's a roots. I'm like, what? They got pounded in the same category now? So yeah, that was a mind blow to me. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? But back then, the only Whipples you could have were like $6,000. They were on this shitty website, and it was weird trying to hook a carb to them because those are supposed to feed from one side because they work more like an auger, or like a roots. It's like straight through. So
Nice.
that's all new. I guess now they even run a bypass valve to help with their shitty fuel mileage.
And they have intercoolers.
Yeah. They didn't have that on mine unless you went 671 or 871.
Sugar Tits said I interrupted you again. I'm so sorry. If I did, I apologize.
Kia Rio in Wisconsin. I hate Kias.
Everyone, go check out Honcho's Garage. It's a new channel he's building up. We want to support all of our people. Also, Lego Man is asking to help get him to 1,000 subs. So if you're in here and obviously we want to help everyone in our community, check out Lego Man, LaygoMan, and sub. Click the notification bell. Click all notifications. And hell yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate y'all.
But hey, yeah, if you guys want to do some sort of in-depth video on what you would take to a hotel,
Hell yeah.
I'll plug that thing because I'm going to be doing one myself as soon as the stuff shows up in the mail. Yes, but that's not a video. You got to have a video while you're using and what and how it's camouflaged. And
Yep.
I'm the only Dark fan here with a voice. I don't know. I would say most of the folks here are Dark fans, right? I mean, you guys are
It's your show.
Yeah.
dude,
well,
you got a hardcore fan following. You're getting like consistently 50 viewers on every single stream.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I got to say, I was wondering why only 50 out of 1,500 people tuned in. And then I go on like Hank Strange's show and, he's got like thousands and thousands and thousands. He's got one channel with like 100,000 subs and one with like, I don't even know.
70,000, yep.
Yeah, 70,000 subs. And he's got 60 people in there. I'm like, holy shit. Like, that's crazy. So
it is.
yeah, it
I
feels
mean,
good, man.
if I have a really good topic with a really good thumbnail, I can get as many as like 1,500, 2,000 people. I think the most I ever had was
Wow.
3,000 people on at once.
In
But
a stream.
yeah, on
That's
average,
killer.
for me, it's like 150. And
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
how
you
many
were in
times
the
larger than
twos.
you? So you're killing it.
I appreciate that, man. I honestly, it's about the community. Like, I know with certainty that they are not just here for me. They're here for each other, the chat, the Discord, like being able to like communicate with each other. And I've always told them like it's not just about me, but I do love coming on talking to you guys. Like, I came on tonight without a guest, no topics, and look what we did. 2.5 hours, two guests. Like, it's cool, man. Sorry, I'm playing with my shotgun shells. For the person that said dark, look up. Sorry, I get sidetracked. But I am truly, truly grateful for you guys and for you guys coming in and just start throwing super chats in. Like, dude, I really appreciate you guys, man. That's huge. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you guys. I love y'all. Oh, and for the people, this is a great idea. Sorry, real quick. I had a viewer hit me up offline, and he was like, "You are all domestic T words." Yeah, I mean, based on new current administration, yes, we are. I had a viewer hit me up offline, and he was like, "Dude, I got 250 rounds of belted 308. This is the end is near. Beware." And he was like, "I want to give it to you so you can hang it up in the background and like, yeah, right, like your shit, like, make like a wall of like shit that you can put up, like that you can stream." And it gave me the idea of like, okay, like. And he's also throwing some other shit in there too, which is super dope, and I'm grateful for. So thank you very much. It gave me the idea that like if viewers did have shit that they wanted me to take and put on the wall, so they can kind of feel like they have a piece of the show too. You know what I mean? I would love to do something like that. Like if it's a patch, if it's the first tooth that you lost as a baby. If it's your foreskin, um,
Don't
things like
leave
that.
that too open-ended. I would definitely put some restrictions on that because I made that mistake.
No restrictions.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I want dirty. I'm just kidding. What happened?
I don't want to say that on the air, but I'm serious. Like, you should give them a more specific idea of things that they should send you. Because I
I'll
was
sit my
like,
foreskin pronto. Oh, the first funny thing that Chuck Norris said tonight. That's great.
yeah, he did kind of have a bad vibe. I wonder if he's had a bad day today. Here's an air quote, just in case.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. We love you. Chuck Norris Gun Club, you're in like all of our streams, man. And
But seriously, you really should be more specific because I'll tell you off air.
Is B3 Outdoors saying he'll send his first pube when it grows in?
Yeah, one day when okay.
When his
so how
voice
about this?
changes and
Things that are firearm related that are legal, they must be legal. Okay,
There you go.
Yeah, and I don't want anything crazy, and I don't want anything alive. CRS doesn't want to say it on the air, but he still uses it in the bedroom. Oh, that's great. Oh man, I can only imagine. Who among us can't spare a first of good chair? Dude, this is why I do this shit, man. You got like, I could have the freaking worst day ever. Like literally, like get into it, like, with the family, like all my way down here with the laptop and be like, God, like just so pissed, and open up the laptop and start streaming, and it's just like, boom, off to Never Never Land, like Metallica. Now I'm going to get a copyright strike.
Metallica has flagged your video.
Yeah, right. Oh man. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate all y'all. DLD After Dark. Show Thirsty the foot I sent you. Oh. Oh no. I don't know if I should. I don't see any feet, brother. Yeah, I don't see any feet. You probably sent a foot to someone else.
Did he send it to
Girlfriend's gonna message him back. Why do
8675309?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, sorry, brother, I don't see it. Thirsty said, please, yes. Dude, Thirsty, are you gonna take that snapshot of my foot and like make another video about it? He made a video with like a song and like all that of me holding my foot up in a stream.
That's
I'll send
hilarious.
you a tack sack. Is that like a tack pack but in a sack? Okay, hold on.
Lube and a condom.
Oh, this may be a little too explicit to show. This is fuck it, I'll show it. It's a dog foot.
I thought we were getting into bestiality here.
Oh,
That's hardcore,
no.
Ooh.
Oh, that's great.
Get the peanut butter.
Oh, Zombomb said, "Paul's bit." Yeah, that's it's not a dog, it's necrosis. He's losing the foot. Oh man. All right, and on that we will end it. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on. Chat, thank you for coming on. Love you guys, and be safe and be dangerous. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to sub to Honcho's Garage, and don't forget to sub to all of Flying Rich's shit too. Flying Rich on everything, except on Instagram. He's Flying Rich Official. See you guys. Bye.